the results start to come through throughout the day.
180.
That's a second max for Gezi Price. Is he starting to
45.
warm to the task?
The signs are there.
He's had a 180 in legs 1 and 3 and a 165 to set up that double 12 that he took in leg 2.
Lipscombe now trailing.
59.
Price just looking to assert himself in this match. Tops the target.
Game shot.
And that is as clean and as clinical as you would come to expect from the Iceman.
Yeah, that's a lovely leg of darts.
Herein lies a big opportunity. Doesn't need to panic from here on in. We'll be back.
6 to get rid of 1, 2, 4.
88.
And he's tied it up beautifully to leave double 18. Nothing Pricey can do.
$90.
So for 3-2. And a break of throw. Good marker. Wrong side of it.
Game
But finds
shot.
it this time. And looking to narrow that deficit.
105.
Super last start from Price. Squeezing it in to leave himself a single to double combination. But he's going to be asked a question.
139.
Just a reminder from Lipscombe. He's there ready to pounce should this not go. Two tens. It hasn't
40.
gone. Just grazing that outer wire, and Lipscombe now could go 5-2 up. Just takes a step back on approach. Pings tops. And he's 5-2 up. He's a leg away from another win over Gerwyn Price.
Yeah, I guess he can't believe you can see him just sort of shaking his head. And
96.
it could be all over here. Looking at treble 19, but can only now just leave it sweet. He went 18s last time from 62 and does so again.
It's got to go. Wow, that's close. Is that going to be in the way for Pricey? He's going to pick the left side,
40.
and again, more missed double. His doubling in this has been disastrous.
Scoring fine, doubling woes for Price. Lipscombe missing one match start, but getting it with the second. And Adam Lipscombe has defeated Gerwyn Price by 6 legs to 2 again, just as he did in Players' Championship 3. It's Lipscombe that once again comes out on top. Not one for wasting any time.
100.
Good form for Luke Woodhouse is continuing. He's safely through, winning 6-2, the number 13 seed for this particular tournament. Is that going to be unlucky?
95.
Well, that was less than ideal.
40.
But once again, time is on the side of the former video world champion.
Now we've lost already seeds 1, 4, 5, 6 and 16.
98.
Tops for Kist. Looking at tens for 3-1, and 3-1 it is. Mervyn King with work to do here into the big 5. But he is down to a finish.
140.
A reminder from Kist.
So you won't get nothing too modern from Merv. He'll be always looking to go the old school route.
Well, there is the 5. There's the treble.
85.
Not the double.
Say just did it in a different order, that's all.
Yeah, he definitely meant it, I'm sure. 54 for the king. For parity. 2 tens. Goes
44.
inside.
There was a fabulous opportunity to level things up. As it is, Kist can gap him by 2 all over again, and you can hear how close that is.
15.
Maybe too close, Sam.
There was a let-off for Mervyn King. He wouldn't be expecting to have been presented with this opportunity. He has to take it. And take it he does. 3 apiece. The King is back in business. Yeah, this match took a little while to come to the boil.
180.
But it is boiling now.
$93.
Saving the visit with that treble 18.
$59.
King coming up trebleless. Kist looking to square things up.
Won't do it that way. That leaves double 18. Great recovery dart.
Game shot.
And gets the job done.
That certainly keeps him interested.
140.
King can match.
This is the key visit. Oh, can't fill it again, surely.
125.
Oh, could have been better, but at least he's on a combination that only requires the 1 treble if he gets a go. Double 9.
He's not going to get a go. Mervyn King with a 138 to save the match. Huge moment. We go all the way. King will have the throw. This match has toed and froed throughout this contest.
Class from both. Tommy Morris does squeak through against Cullen 6-5. Owen Bates through against Stephen Burton 6-3.
For the match.
Oh, Merv. What have you done here? You can see his face. He's absolutely raging. Seen Pricey do that, didn't we, on 1-2-4, and it is just so annoying.
Once again, it's sting for the King.
This would.
Treble is acquired, as is the single. Match start for Christian Kist.
76.
Why is it?
Literally shook the top wire of the top wire.
And now it's Mervyn King's turn for the match. That's not in. And neither is that.
Score.
Incredible. Mervyn can't believe it himself. Incredible. Christian Kist has stolen it to the disbelief of Mervyn King, who shakes his head, as does Christian Kist. That match defied belief. Players' Championship Tour event in Wigan last week. Max Hopp got the better of Johnny Clayton by 6 legs to 3 before running into his German compatriot Arno Merck. The day previous to that, he ran into his German compatriots Nico Springer and Dominic Grulich as well.
Well, this is why I thought this could be a tricky tie for Rob Cross, because Max is more than capable of punching in the numbers required, and there's an example of that. A super reply.
However,
180.
Hold the back page.
Rob Cross looking to reply with one of his own.
180.
Yeah, just to keep himself interested here, Hop. We're in 14s for 12s. And that was very neat and tidy. No doubling trouble that time.
Yep. That'll make him feel a whole lot better. Max Hopp stepped in and said, "Thank you very much. I think I've got you here. Double 9. Not sure about that route."
63.
I think he's just looked across and realised. Pietreczko is through against Barneveld, 6-3.
Right then, Max. You left it. He split.
Two.
Those weren't badly thrown darts by any stretch of the imagination. Cross to steal. Up looking on in the background, and now he dared not look.
No score.
Cross has gone in the wrong bed. This time, the double is found. The right double is found. 6 from 195 for Hopp to see this match out. The Maximiser's turn to chase some trebles.
59.
But comes up dry.
Yeah, leaves himself vulnerable. Have to go back up. Treble 18.
93.
Leaves 80.
For the match then. 136 points away from booking his spot into the second round, but he now has to rely on Rob Cross missing.
58.
We said right at the very top of this match that it wouldn't be a surprise to see this one go all the way to a last leg decider.
If this goes in tops, exactly what's going to happen. And it is.
Game shot.
We do go all the way, and it will be Rob Cross, who won the ball a while ago, who gets the honour in the deciding leg as Chizzy gets through against Razma, 6-4.
Finding a business treble with every visit.
And again, a real wild dart, isn't it? It's almost like he doesn't trust he has the weight of dart, and he's just trying to crash it into the previous two.
Max Hopp is all over it.
Yeah, I like the ball here.
177.
I suppose when you can do that, you don't need to go safe.
Oh, it's not a bad alternative. But will he get a chance? Taking his time, as we've seen him do on many of an occasion, but
85.
this might not be the occasion for Rob Cross. Max Hopp, he was 4-1 down in this match, but he has won it. 6 legs to 5.
Max
The former
Hopp.
world champion Rob Cross is out. We knew this one would going to be nip and tuck it was. Hopp with the higher average, and he gets the better of Cross by 6 legs to 5 in that last leg shootout. Derek Coulson against Ian White coming up next. Losing out to Chris Dobey. Coulson pushed him all the way, and he's starting very, very brightly here.
180.
Well, it couldn't be any brighter. The opening leg of his campaign. And he's on a 9.
140.
You know, I got to know Derek, obviously down at the Super Series where he's had loads and loads of success. Was very unlucky to miss out on a tour card, but in a way, I think he may, on reflection, in sort of 11, 12 months' time, think, well, that wasn't a bad thing, really.
100.
He's high up now that he will get in as top up on the Pro Tour. He's playing on the Challenge Tour. He can also play down at the Super Series and the ADC.
Game shot.
And that is an 11 dart, whole side on it. It's actually below, horizontal to the floor. So if he's over the 60,
60.
can be a bit tricky.
Just contemplating his options here, Derek. Recently changed to that 3-pronged flight as well.
Yes, the what's the trifecta
90.
of flights, isn't it? Someone else uses them. Is it Connor Scott?
It is.
I've tried them. You've got to have a real clean throw to get them to go through the air nice.
Game
well,
shot.
how's that for clean?
As a whistle. 3-0 on what feels like the blink of an eye. I'd love to sort of find that 105 kind of visit here.
105.
Well, his Mystic Mace gets another one right. Down to Ian White now to just apply the pressure.
96.
Just keeps him in touch. The way Coulson has been playing in this match so far, you'd almost sort of expect this 96 to go, but it's going to have to go the hard way.
64.
Does tidy it up, but this would certainly put the cat amongst the pigeons.
Yeah, this would definitely keep him interested. 2 treble 20s and bull. It's not going to happen, so Derek will be back. Likes this side of the board, being a left-hander, and the angle is darts sit. If he is on the outside, it will be very much a guide.
Game shot.
What do you mean outside? Of course it's gone inside. Well, he's only 161 points away.
$100.
Tell you one thing, he'd be buying the beer on Monday night, wouldn't he?
You'd like to think so. But Derek will know that this match is not won until it is won. You can never discount Ian White, but that was simply superb.
Well, last chance saloon for Whitey. 61 remaining. Needs the ball.
96.
Weight of dart was lovely, wasn't it?
So close to save your skin. But Coulson looking at 99 for the match in a bludgeoning display. Derek Coulson has dismantled Ian White with aplomb. My word, that was seriously impressive. A level ton in the end, but it could have been probably a little bit higher. Threatened the 9 in the opening leg. Derek Coulson 6-1 against Ian White.
Averaged over 103.
Wow. Could be one of those days for a player
100.
like Cammy or Suits to pinch one.
Well, they've both won one before, haven't they?
Yep.
That's a great visit from Greaves. Heta not on a finish, but last time he was in this position, he hit a 140 to leave tops, and that's what he's going to do again. Brilliant stuff from Heta.
40.
Puts the pressure on Greaves, 101. Treble 19, can't find it. So Heta's coming back for an early breaker throw.
84. Game
I did a darts festival weekend at Hemsby with Damo and many others, including Pricey and Wade and Gurney. Hot and bothered, does Bo?
Yeah, it was interesting. Over on Streaming Board 1, we had the new Irish player, Stephen Rosny. He was struggling, looked quite warm. Yeah, he had a towel with him. He was struggling. Played really well. Actually got beaten in the last leg shootout, but
134.
Yeah, it is warm in the venue.
Just to add context to what you said about the whitewash, I don't think we had one in the opening round. There's 64 games, we didn't have one.
No.
Oh, look at that.
Wow, what a dart that was. We had a bit of that from Merv King in his opening game against Kist. He put 3 on the wire tops, and well, all 3 of them looked in. Dobey's got it done against Devon, 6-3 in the end, average 96. And of course, in the opening leg of that one, the pit perfection. Near the 9 darter.
Worried about, but clearly not quite happening today.
60.
A
100.
lot more rhythm to that visit, that's for sure. There's no pause at the backswing.
Game shot.
There's no pausing there either. 4-3. Heta leads.
Talking about strong legs, Ryan Searles 3-0 up on Adam Leake, averaging 115.62.
Rids has beaten Sulovic 6-3. Set every time. There should be a law against it. Averaging 107 and losing. Should be illegal, Chris Mason.
Yeah, not just losing either. He got beat 6-3. Filth.
It's a closing in on victory. Not often we can say a game to forget for Bo. At 3-3 it was in the balance, but it has been the better player in the closing stages, and barring a mishap should get it done here and now. 80 for the match then.
Treble 20, all right. Treble 19. So single 20, and this is
40.
Possibly the last shot for Bo. The 154 has to go.
Not going to go this time.
98.
Right, tops then for Damon Heta, and a 6-3 win and a spot in the last 32. 2 10s. No mistake from Damon Heta. Not happy with his own game. Bo disappointed with her performance, bows out in round 2. Heta is through as he chases a 10th Players' Championship title.
Undoubtedly at his best, but the shark pool now is even deeper.
100.
Yeah. Reached the last 32. Players' Championship 3 in Wigan. Lost to Danny Noppert there, and lost to Joe Cullen in Players' Championship 4 in Wigan. So
yeah, he's not losing to, players that you think he
56.
should or could beat.
yeah. And as you said, he's won again today in round 1, so he's accumulating some money.
140. Game shot.
Yeah, nicely controlled opening leg with the throw.
97.
Well,
96.
Went for it. He didn't have to go for it there.
No.
Well, he might have laid up there weights, but he fancied a pop at it.
Yeah, he wants some inspiration.
60.
What's the route? Oh, is it double? Well, we saw this earlier, didn't we, with Heta? Double 2 needed.
Dolan's through 6-5.
21.
As Waits misses the opportunity for 2-2.
Oh, wow. Oh, dear. Double 12. Pietreczko couldn't find it. And Waits breathes a big sigh of relief.
Yeah, a bit like Ricardo did on the 148 attempt from Waits. But he does get double 2. We're back level.
Well, they're both getting plenty of goals, aren't they, at the doubles?
Getting value for money, that's for sure. Just needs to hit it.
Yeah.
Be ironic with the amount of missed darts at doubles if one of them can take out a 170.
Would.
100.
Should have really come out of there after dart 1.
Right, first one's in again. Here we go. Ricardo for the bullseye, the big fish. Not quite.
Yeah, the line was there. The length just off.
$100.
To tidy up then. And to lead for the 4th time in the match. Double 4. Right, 21. Waits gets a go here. Waits gets a go at the 106. Only one treble needed. And that will be treble 18. No, not that one, Scott.
74.
Well, double 2 then for Ricardo Pietreczko. There we go. Feel like we're watching a penalty shootout here.
make that 5-4. Jim Long getting one back. Chizzy is 4-3 up on Nick Kenny. As you said, Clemens is 1 up on Cullen.
180.
Max for Ricardo. This would be the ideal time to break, wouldn't it? Because then he'll have the
130
darts to serve it out in the next leg.
Yeah, that's a good visit though from Waits. That's a good dart from the German. 9 for a 5-3 lead. And the first break of the match. And it does go the way of Pietreczko, who is now throwing for a place in the last 32. Very much advantage to the German.
Yeah, be thinking to himself, 6 from here, and I get it done. That's a great second dart. Not a bad third either.
35.
Yeah, he's just found a little burst, hasn't he, at the end of this one?
Yeah, and that's what we thought. If either one of them could just find a little purple patch,
45.
may well be enough.
$18, yeah.
Single 18. That leaves double 16 for the match for Pietreczko.
34.
Match start been and gone. He'll be confident he'll be coming back.
Seen him go close on a 148, but this is a whole different animal.
55.
Well, Ricardo Pietreczko then to set up a tie with Damon Heta in the last 32. Double 16 the target.
Game
And there we go.
match,
Pietreczko is through. Scott Waits bows out at the last 64 stage. And Michael is the first to a finish.
He's going to be under a bit of pressure.
100.
Oh, he's disappointed with that. Fancied more.
$41.
I think he second guessed himself there.
Yeah, he's left the door open here. Can Ross Smith make it through? 16 will leave tops. For a break.
36.
Not quite. Right, tops for Bully Boy.
29.
Kiss the wire.
Yeah, very, very close, but not close enough. So Ross Smith with a chance to double his lead. Wants tops. Can he use that?
Game shot.
Sort of.
Can the Bully Boy deliver one here on streaming board 1? No, he can't. But now
That was Dobey in the opening leg of the match, wasn't it?
was, yeah. Decent.
Talking of Dobey, he's 4-3 up on Kevin Doots, averaging 102. Oh, wow.
180.
Kevin Doots averaging 106.
Well,
25.
a leg in which he was in complete control of. He was on a 9-darter, and he's going to lose it if Ross Smith can hit double 16.
18.
A let-off.
A huge let-off.
Game shot.
Well, first leg on the board for the Bully Boy.
Now to rely on Smith missing. Wow. We're only in the 5th leg.
$44.
To a treble visit will give Michael a chance. Not those trebles, though. Or that one either.
Wrong colour. Kist run one away. 5-2 up on Max Hopp. Really good game that. 104 average, the average for Kist.
Brilliant.
Game shot.
From Smudger, leads 4-1. Takes it out with a minimum of fuss. Michael Smith is going to have to take this leg, you feel, or it will be an insurmountable task. And Ross Smith has put the pressure right on him here.
Yeah, needs 2 trebles. So Smith Ross, that is, will be back at 85
96.
for 5-1. And then have the opportunity to serve it out.
Yeah. Well, that's a great first dart. 2 darts for a 5-1 lead. And there you go. Ross Smith has just taken out 92 in 2, 85 in 2. Potentially 2 visits away from the
91.
match. Good visit from Smith. Will give himself a look at the big fish to stay in it.
Nico Springer through 6-4 against Cam Crabtree.
140.
His scoring here, Ross, has been outstanding.
Yeah, certainly has. Well, that dart throw more in frustration that the journey might be coming to an end today, because Ross Smith is looking at double 16 to finish off a barnstorming performance, and that is exactly what he does. He's barely missed in the latter part of that. Bully Boy's got a smile on his face. He knows he had his hands full there. 106.38, over 50% on the doubles. And Ross Smith safely through to the last 16 in Leicester. He's beaten Michael Smith by 6 legs to 1. Noppert maybe still smarting from his Premier League rejection, hoping to put another title on the board. And for Dobey, he just wants to keep on winning.
Yeah, Noppert's time will undoubtedly come in terms of the Premier League.
57.
Oh, huge debate, wasn't it, when that Premier League lineup was announced. Noppert playing with fire, starting on 20s from 309, but he's got away with it. Dobey needing that treble, finds it, now looking at the ball. Oh, it's there. It's there.
Well, that was the one bit we could see of the bull. And Dobey fires in with a 1-2-6, having hit a max earlier in the leg. Brilliant start from Chris Dobey.
Into the big screen on a consistent basis. Dobey has been there and done it before. And in this form,
100.
he'll do it again.
Yeah. Well, the big fish can't get it started. We want to leave it handy because Noppert's not got the easiest finish in the world.
90.
Good last start treble. So Noppert looking to meet fire with fire in terms of big finishes. Treble 20 for tops. Here we go. Tops for a level match. Brilliant. Back-to-back ton plus outs from both players, and it's 1-1.
Hi.
This leg is still up for grabs. Noppert. Shanghai needs a treble now. Just has to move along. Can he just land one on the top of that dart? Oh, he can. That's a great dart. Tops.
100.
Well, that would have been a 3rd ton plus finish in 4 legs. What can Dobey do on 90?
Finds the treble. Just has to step across to open up that double 15 bed.
75.
Just goes a shade too high. A reprieve for Noppert. Looking to extend that gap, and it is a 3-1 lead for Noppert. He's halfway there.
Yeah, he's putting Noppert under the squeeze. Good last start, but still not down to a finish. Dobey's got 2 goes here.
58.
Doesn't find a treble, so it's not a given, is it? Might only get 1 at a double, so Noppert here. Well, he's just lost his line and length at the moment.
92.
That treble 19 just keeps himself in touch.
Yeah.
Dobey looking at tops.
Game shot.
And finds tops. We have parity.
Is he about to deliver? He is.
180.
Big moments from both. That 5 won't help the cause of Dobey.
81.
Saves it to an extent, but Noppert can't find.
65.
Right, 86 then. Should be minimum, you feel, a go at the ball. Does he play it safe? No, he gets greedy and goes for the treble. That leaves double 7, and that's brilliant from Dobey. Once again, he's finishing bang on the money.
As it's been throughout the entire match between these two. Someone is going to be left feeling very hard done by. What a time to find another maximum. Chris Dobey.
Oh, he's got to switch, surely. He does. What a visit from Noppert. But is it in vain? 1-2-1 for the match. Got to go big number this time. No, he goes for the treble. That gives him a match start at double 14, and he can't take it out.
Over to you, Danny Noppert. There's the 54. He was eyeing tops.
54.
A valiant attempt with the first dart at least, but now Dobey returns.
This to wrap it up then and clinch another thriller. Chris Dobey getting closer, but what can he see? Big last dart. Dobey gets it. And even Danny Noppert had to check that one had gone in. It's a brilliant Dobey dart to win it. Noppert had the opportunity for tops to steal it at the end, but Dobey almost scratching his head, wondering how he got through that. Look at that. Nothing in the averages at all.
Sedlacek fighting back well.
97.
Good last.
Steady ton. So Sedlacek then for a level match. Great start. Now he's looking at 2/16s, and that is a beautiful finish from Karel Sedlacek to level up the match at 1-1. Well, he didn't need to go for it. I guess it removes temptation.
96.
And a good last start to get him down to a 2-dart out.
Yeah, for the first time in a little while, Sedlacek
133.
was a little bit off the pace. Does leave a finish should this 74 not go. But it's gone.
Shot.
And Soutar is back in the match.
It's going to be another treble in there, and all of a sudden Sedlacek is on the back foot, but he comes back firing.
140.
Well, this match has flip-flopped. Sedlacek was threatening to run away with things. Soutar's dug in.
109.
And now he is firmly into the ascendancy. Unless.
Yeah, unless.
What a time to find a 140, Karel Sedlacek. And once again, this match is turned on its head. Soutar was coming back expecting to go 4-3 up. He's now 4-3 down.
Yeah, that is timing to perfection from Karel Sedlacek.
He's on a finish before Sedlacek. Looking to leave it sweet.
96.
It's okay. A champagne shot for Soutar to level it up. Treble 19. Not found. It's close, but it's not in.
60.
So is that. So 81 for the match then.
Is this the moment for Karel Sedlacek? Double 12. Nervy. Pulled it. But finds double 6 and a clench of the fist. Soutar can appreciate it. What a day this is turning out to be for Karel Sedlacek. A win over Alan Soutar to progress into the semi-finals. This good day could be turning into a great day. Dobey looking for a break opportunity. These two good friends off the hockey, they were practicing together
57
this morning before play commenced.
$138.
But now, following a ever so slightly slack visit from Dobey, strong from Cullen, there's pressure on this 1-2-4. Aggressive once again.
102.
Doesn't quite pay dividends on this occasion.
No. Double 16 for a level game. Double 8.
44.
Cullen misses 2 opportunities to level up at 2-2.
Decisions for Dobey. Straight
Game
at it
shot.
and straight in. You don't need to overcomplicate these things. Look of disappointment. Dobey leaves troubleless. Does leave a finish, but
180.
Cullen is certainly back in the mix now. A show-stopping 152 can't be found. Interesting
95.
way about setting up things. 218s for Cullen to wrestle back that break
Game
of
shot.
throw. And he's done it. And he is back in this semi-final.
Yeah.
$100.
Just the level ton. Cullen will fancy the 92 if he gets a chance at it.
Double 19.
99.
Cullen has to pounce here, you feel. Can he find a treble at the start of his visit? Yes, he can. 2 clean darts. And that's
Game shot.
brilliant from Cullen, who this time punishes Dobey. Well, it's 4 successive breaks in this match. Can Cullen hold and level up?
On the Dobey throw, it will be Chris that will have first dibs on a double.
174.
Exquisite setup play once again from Chris Dobey. That was simply superb.
64.
Double 8 then, to go within 1.
Game
Double
shot.
4 hit right in the middle. And that's a holder throw that puts Chris Dobey 1 leg away from yet another Players' Championship final for Cullen. He's got to win the next 4 on the spin. Max here would be good. 140 wouldn't be the worst outcome.
140.
That's what he's got. So they're both getting a look here. Dobey for the match, 136. Not going to go. Cullen needs a showstopper here to keep his hopes alive.
100.
Well within his locker. The time has to be now for Joe Cullen. It could well be.
114.
Just threatened it. But the writing is now on the wall.
Dobey for yet another final. Hits
Game shot
double
and a
18.
match.
Cullen, a width of a wire away. The frustration there to see for Joe Cullen. It's been another good day for him, though. Misses out on the final. It's Dobey who goes through.
Staying with the power, scoring 20s to maximum effect. Players these days normally utilise the 19s from 265, not
94.
Ross Smith. Only maximums would do. And an early break opportunity. This has been a mightily impressive
Yeah,
display from Ross Smith in this opening leg. Normally today it's been Chris Dobey who's been starting brightly.
We've just seen the 170 hit. Oh, can't follow it. But he's left it perfect. All the pressure on Dobey.
That's a good beginning. The middle isn't bad either.
120.
Couldn't have the ending that Dobey wanted. Now Ross Smith looking from one side of the board
Game
to the
shot.
other, just nestles that dart into the corner of the double 9 for a 4-0 advantage. He's already halfway there. Dobey is starting to fire at long last.
135.
But he's under massive pressure. 16s. So it's a pop at the bull. And that is nowhere
36.
near. 5 darts he's had now to finish. 5 times he's missed. And if Smith takes this out, Dobey's in real trouble.
Yeah,
And he
game
does
shot.
take it out. And now it's 5-0 and Chris Dobey knows he's right up against it here.
This from Smith has been remarkable.
92.
Dobey just needs something to fall his way, but he needs it to fall his way quickly. Treble 18. Well, it doesn't go, so Dobey's going to get a look at the
58.
ton, and this would be for a breaker throw.
It's shots like these that is what he has been restricted to. There's one. And there is the other. Chris Dobey finally gets his way into this final. 60. That will pique the interest of Chris Dobey.
140.
Well, that visit will, because he's coming back for 81 for a third successive leg. Well, for 5 legs, Smith was bordering on unplayable.
108.
And that puts the pressure right back on Dobey.
I'll be looking at 12, gets the treble, so double 13 is the
68.
target. Wasn't happy. Smith back for tops.
For 6-2. Double
Game shot.
10 he finds, and that might be the leg that swings it well and truly in his favour.
He's left a bogey. Not interested in a potential shot at the
132.
bullseye. Just looking to set it up, which he does very neatly indeed.
Yeah, Smith's failure to leave a finish means Dobey gets the luxury of coming back. And a
6.
preferred double, and that is double 16 for a third leg in the final. Well, that picture tells its own story.
28.
And you have to say, after that reaction to the second missed start there, you didn't fancy that third one going in.
Whereas, you sort of fancy this to go.
Hey,
And it's gone. Ross Smith is in imperious form in this final. The exhale from Chris Dobey tells you all you need to know about which way.
202. Well, Dobey to stay alive needs a big fish and a minor miracle.
Well, it has potential, but he
145.
just can't quite reel it in. And now Ross Smith is 62 points away from winning Players Championship 5. Gets the treble 10. 2 match darts in hand and only needs 1. And it's Ross Smith's day in Leicester. He has won Players Championship 5 at the expense of Chris Dobey. He couldn't double up. But when Ross Smith was in that sort of form, I don't think anyone, barely anyone, on the darting stratosphere could have got near him. That was mightily impressive. 104 average for Ross Smith. A very worthy winner indeed, Mark Wilson.
Yeah, he was. Just 2 of 15 for Dobey, the double in the difference. 57% for Smudger, who, when he was a winner here last year, was in tears. Hopefully no tears today for Ross Smith, but another great win in his career. It is a 7th Players Championship